Rishi Sunak of the UK had a meeting during an AI conference to discuss AI and its future. They both debated on whether AI would create or replace more jobs, and Elon Musk believes that AI would definitely replace more jobs, saying that AI is smarter than the smartest of all humans. Even though that they both know that AI could pose a lot of problems, Elon Musk is very optimistic. According to the Canadian Navy officials, a Chinese warplane fired missiles near a Canadian military helicopter, almost resulting in a dangerous incident. This helicopter was patrolling the sea because they were searching for a submarine when this incident happened. China controls much of the South China Sea, and that's why there are often many incidents and problems with other countries. The US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is in Jordan meeting with Middle Eastern leaders to discuss the ongoing Gaza-Israel-Hamas conflict, which is getting worse by the day. Israel said that they'd only consider the ceasefire proposed by the UN if the hostages were released. The Gaza attack, which was on a hospital, raised concerns, but Israel denied these claims, saying that they only attacked an ambulance and not a hospital in Hamas. The Torkham border in Pakistan is facing an unprecedented crisis, with a crowd of trucks and migrants fleeing from Afghanistan. Although, since there are over 2 million undocumented Afghans in Pakistan, many of them are facing deportation over security concerns. The situation in Afghanistan is getting worse, with the Taliban's rules also becoming stricter, with no girls allowed to go to school. And that's why there's a humanitarian crisis at the moment in Afghanistan. The UN reported that the world is not spending enough money and resources on preparing vulnerable countries for the effects of climate change. Also, in Nepal, there was an earthquake that killed 150. Reunion Island is a French overseas department located in the Indian Ocean, just east of Madagascar. It is known for its stunning volcanic landscapes, especially Piton de la Fournaise, which is one of the world's most active volcanoes. Hi everyone, this week we're interviewing Mr. Osama Duhari, who is a barrister at law in Mauritius. He has a very interesting journey on how he came into the legal field. I hope you enjoy.
So my name is Osama Duhari. I'm 30 years old and I'm a barrister at law. That's the fancy word for a lawyer, right? And I have my own practice now. It's called Celerity Chambers. So my job as a barrister is quite different from the typical barrister that you would see at the telly, in the sense that I'm what we call a corporate or transactional lawyer. And what that means is that I advise companies, high net worth individuals, banks, financial institutions on how to get their deals done. So everything from the setting up of the company, agreeing on who holds how many shares, who owns how much of the company, and what are the agreements, understandings that you have in place, are recorded by myself in the legal side of things. That's the first thing, right? Secondly, as a transactional lawyer, I do not go to court. So most of my time is spent behind a computer screen. Just the way we're talking, this is the type of interactions that I have with quite a few clients who are based outside of Mauritius. So my academic pathway has been somewhat different. So I started off initially by doing medicine. I think I was too young when I took the decision to go and study on the medical side. But I did learn quite a few skills during my medicine days in France. So no matter where you start, I think it's not indicative of where you're going to end, right? So what inspired me, I think, was I've always been very curious.
Right.
About different businesses, about how things function, and I've always had questions.
Okay.
And I always ask myself, if I stuck to one thing, would I get bored eventually?
Thank you for watching and help us get to 1,000 subscribers by liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting below. Thank you and stay tuned for next week. You might have noticed that the title of the video is called Reunion, and then we talked about reunion in the weekly Wow. That's because we're currently filming in the Reunion Island, which is near Mauritius where we live.